Hi friends!
Happy Friday! Well, it might not be Friday when I post this video, it is Friday today. So what we are going to be doing is we are going to be doing the Never Have I Ever Planty edition. What this game is it's 20 questions that are Never Have I Ever. So if you've never played Never Have I Ever, it's basically like, I'm gonna say, Never have I ever done this. And if we have done it, then we have to take a drink. What are you drinking today, kind sir?
I'm drinking rum and cherry Barks root beer.
Which actually sounds like a pretty good duo. Let me try. That's strong.
Blood sugar levels are over 1,000.
9,000. If you're gonna say the meme, at least get it right. I'm drinking my regular Jaeger and Diet Pepsi because that's my go-to drink. Now, because it's Friday night and we're also gonna be like just having a couple drinks, we got nothing to do tomorrow, what we're gonna do is if we've done the thing 10 times over, so for example, it says like, never have I ever killed a plant. I know that that's not one of the questions, but it's like, never have I ever killed a plant, and we've done that 10 times, we're taking shots. Let's do 5. If we've done it more than 5 times, we take a shot. Because I don't think there's gonna be any of these questions that we've done 10 times. Now this is extra fun. My fiance, Bobby, is also just as much into my plants as I am. So it works out perfectly that we can kind of converse about it, and we've done all of our plant stuff together.
Pretty much, yeah. We started from the ground up.
We've done this journey together. Let's get started. First question on the list is, never have I ever killed a cactus. We have definitely killed a cactus.
Yeah,
have we killed more than 5 cactus? We killed the Christmas cactus. We killed that little ball cactus that we had.
Aloe veras don't count as cactus.
They're more succulents. We're just taking a sip for this one. Second question, never have I ever took a plant cutting that was on the ground of a plant nursery. I don't think that I've done that.
I cannot say that I have.
Well, I mean, we're pretty loyal to our local plant shop here in town, so I mean, like, when we go shopping for plants, it's not like at a Lowe's or at a Home Depot or like whatever, right?
We used to, that's where we started.
Yeah, but we never really took plant cuttings off the ground. We didn't really know how to water propagate, so we didn't really think that that would ever turn into a plant, so we are not going to be drinking for this one. Number 3, never have I ever
Sporn.
Never have I ever
sporned.
Let's try it again.
Never have I ever
Spent more
than $100 on one plant.
I bought this beautiful string of dolphins and it was 70, but I don't think that I've spent more than 100. I think the most expensive plant that I bought was this guy, and I'm pretty sure it was like 70, so I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, and with that, I also say no.
Never have I ever bought a plant just because it was trending on Instagram. I don't really follow the Instagram trending of plants because mostly it's just pink princesses and elbow monsteras. So I mean, like, we have our pink princess, but like I didn't buy that because it was trending on Instagram. I bought it because it was a cute plant at a local nursery like 3 years ago, before it was even like expensive.
Yeah. Well, I mean, okay, but like
the bird of paradise.
Yeah,
that's like
exactly what I was thinking, because like everyone posts that.
I'm gonna say yes then. I'm gonna say because the only reason I really bought my bird of paradise is because I saw pictures of it trending on Instagram. So like, you know what? We're gonna
take
for
one.
That. Cheers. Never have I ever neglected a plant and purposefully let it die a slow death. Absolutely.
Yes.
And I'm gonna say more than 5 times
yes.
because I have one literally right here. This is an American rubber tree. Like, okay, so this used to be full and bushy, but it sucks because look at all the new growth on him. Like, he's happy and he's healthy, but like, what is this? Anyways, we're taking a shot. Yes, and for everybody being like, you keep a Jaeger in a decanter, yes, I do, because I'm fancy. That's a half shot. I'm doing a half shot. I don't want this night to get away from me. Oh, maybe I do. I don't know. You looked at me like maybe I do. Can you take your hat off? It's so hard to see your beautiful forehead.
I feel like I get a big old glare off the goggles.
I don't tell them what to do or anything. I don't know what you're talking about. Nobody's judging you, Bobby. You are a beautiful person.
Literally are. Can you turn your hat around?
Cheers to plant things. Cheers.
Yike.
That hurt me That hurt me a lot. It doesn't help that we just ate food from a pub, so I'm moving on. Never have I ever purchased a plant and then later regretted buying it.
Yeah, I've done that a few times. I don't think 5 times.
I think the only plant that I ever really regretted buying, like immediately, I am an anal budgeter. I budget everything. So I always have remorse with pretty much everything I buy. I go and buy something that we need and I'm like, oh man, I shouldn't have bought that.
Shouldn't have bought that toilet paper.
Shouldn't have bought the toilet paper. We could have used leaves, like come on. So I'm gonna say like every plant I buy, I've regretted immediately after, but like I just get over it. So I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say we're not gonna drink that.
Okay, that was kind of a weird one. But yeah, let's not drink to it.
Moving on. Never have I ever bargained with a plant seller on the sale of a plant.
Ooh.
Like I've said at the beginning, like we're pretty loyal to our local, I was gonna say butcher.
Local plant
Our
butcher.
local plant butcher.
plant store.
Plant
Or
nursery.
greenhouse.
I'm gonna say no.
Yeah, no. She's always got really great prices anyway, so why would we even bother?
Can I like never have ever bargained in my head with someone and be like, yo, why are you spending
$700 on a plant?
Right. Never have I ever killed a rare plant.
Almost. We almost killed this guy before we knew he was even rare.
We got our pink princess like 3.5 years ago.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously at that point it wasn't popular, but do you remember? Like it was so small and it was like stunted and...
There was no color to it. It was just basically like 3 leaves. Didn't care about it. We were just like, okay, if it dies, it dies. If it lives, it lives. And miraculously it lived.
And it came out with a leaf. But that shot really hit me, I guess. This leaf right here is actually super, super pink, so I'm excited about that because it's got a bunch of new growth. You want to hear a really funny story? Bobby was like, hey, come over here, because I don't know if you can see it, but it has a little baby. So I've got 2 stakes on it right now. This one holds up the mother plant, this one holds up the baby plant. And so Bobby goes, hey, look on the baby plant, there's like a new leaf. And I was like, oh my gosh, so cute. So I come over and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I go to poke it, rip it right off. I ripped the whole leaf right off.
So sad. It was gonna be a good one. I'm gonna drink just because of that.
Same. And it was so funny because the leaf was almost done unfurling. And so I like, while it was like in my hand off the stem, I'm like unfurling. I was like, I'm so sorry, little friend. So I'm gonna say no, because we've never actually killed a rare plant.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot what the question was. We've never killed a rare plant.
Watch us get more flushed as this video goes on.
Soon enough, I'll just blend in with my shirt.
Never have I ever
traveled over an hour to a shop to visit a plant nursery. Technically, we've not traveled to a destination for that plant nursery.
It was more like, I'm pretty sure it was a trip to London because we went to the tattoo shop and then also the plant nursery. So it was kind of like a 2 birds, 1 stone thing. I'm gonna drink anyways for that because technically, yes, like I knew that we were gonna go to this place. So I mean, like, yeah, kind of. Like it was like, we're gonna get tattoos, but we're also gonna get plants.
No, that's fair. If you're drinking, I gotta drink.
Never have I ever bought a plant that was so large it could barely fit in my car.
Oh,
you know exactly the one we're talking about. We had this beautiful majesty palm. It was so gorgeous. It was out all summer and it thrived, and then over the winter I killed it. Slowly, leaf by leaf, stem by stem, it turned brown and died. But yeah, it was massive, and when I bought it, it barely fit in the car. Never have I ever showered with my plants. Okay, you know what? That's a really good idea, but I don't think we have. Well, I know I haven't, unless you do when I'm not home.
I've never. That is the weirdest thing.
Well, because you put it in the shower with you, you get clean, they get the humidity.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna sit there with the plant.
No, like, you know, you put it, no. Maybe it could also be like, you know, just put them on the edge of the tub, like where you put like your shampoos. You could put like a small plant there.
I never even thought of that. I would be so afraid of knocking it over.
Well, we also have humidifiers,
yeah.
Right? So I literally keep burping up Jaeger and it's disgusting. There's no point for us to shower with our plants because right now it's humid in the summer. Maybe in the winter I'll think about showering with my plants. So I'm gonna say no to that. Never have I ever went on a no plant buy and it was successful. I'm not sure, but I'm assuming a no plant buy is when you go to a shop, like being like, I'm not gonna buy, I'm just gonna look. And absolutely, I've done that, right? So I drink for that, right? Never have I ever went on a no plant buy and then it's been successful. So yes, it's true. So I drink for that. And you know what? I'm gonna say more than 5 times because I know for a fact I go to Burley's and I go, hey, I'm not there to buy anything, I'm just there to look, and I come out with nothing. Let's take a shot.
Twist my rubber arm.
Also, I just want you guys to take into consideration that this might be the most beautiful stromanth in the world. This is my stromanth. It's beautiful. I think it has thrips. So it has like this really nice pink underneath, and then on the top it's nice and green and colorful. I am very proud of this plant as well as the pot. I got it from Winners. Look at it from the top, like come on! And the best part about this plant is that people say that it's like a prayer plant, like it's very hard to take care of. Anyways, here you go.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, thank you for... This is plant.
Thank you for this is plant.
That's my Kia. That's my Kia. Whoa!
It's okay. Cheers.
Cheers. Shot down my throat.
You barely even taste the shot. I'm serious. Did you even see me wince? You didn't even see my trick.
No, I was wincing at my own shot.
I'm trying to quit vaping. It's not going so well.
That's okay. Don't blame me.
All right, 2 shots down. Too many sips. Let's keep going. Never have I ever gotten a plant for free. Is that another shot? Because I know for a fact I've gotten at least 10 plants for free. 2 shots in a row. I don't think I can do that. Never have I ever bought a plant as a gift for someone else, but decided to keep it for myself instead.
You did that.
I am afraid that the person who I did this to is gonna watch it, so I'm not gonna say who it was, but yes. I bought a plant as a Christmas present for someone, and I liked it. So I just kept it and gave them one of mine. But only one, so I don't need a shot for that. I have not read these. This is like the first I'm hearing about them, so.
That's good.
They don't know. They still don't know. And you know what? The plant that they have right now that I gave to them is a beautiful plant. It was like basically the same. Anyways, okay, I'm done. Yes, I did that.
Quit justifying
I absolutely
yourself.
did that. Never have I ever sold a plant online.
No.
I have this thing where it's like, okay, I've got a whole pink princess, a whole mother pink princess, and it's like, why would I not cut it up and make cuttings and then sell them? And I tried that, but I ended up just keeping all the cuttings because I have attachment issues, possibly. So I don't like to say goodbye to things. Moving on.
Yeah.
Never have I ever deleted mean or inappropriate comments on YouTube. Like, yes, I have done that. That's not a plant question. That's just like a YouTube question. So yes, I've definitely done that.
I can say I've never done that.
He's just here for the ride. Never have I ever bought a plant with the intent of propagating its cuttings for sale. Yes, I have done that.
You have?
Yeah, I bought that satin pothos being like, if this grows, I could cut and make cuttings of it and sell it online.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I mean, I do that with a lot of plants I buy. I go, okay, this is a nice plant. Like, I could sell cuttings. You know, my spider plant, I'm like, you know, could sell the babies, but I never do. Because, again, I have attachment issues. So you want to cheers me for that?
I will cheers you for that.
Ooh.
I didn't know, but that's totally, I get it.
Never have I ever went to a big box store run and not gone to the garden center. Yeah, I do that all the time.
Yep.
That's a shot. Cause like I go to Walmart like every other week and I don't buy plants there. That's really a question? I just poured a little baby one for me. Okay, I'm gonna do this thing again where I vape and then drink and then inhale because like I don't even taste this. Cheers to...
Cheers to Christina Aguilera.
Thank you.
And go.
I seriously don't taste it. I have come to the conclusion now that if you vape and you don't want to taste your shots, vape, shot, exhale, boom. Tastes like candy. I met this guy who had rum flavored vape juice. I was working at the tattoo shop.
Yeah.
And then this guy came in and was like showing me all his tattoos. And then at that point, like vaping was kind of allowed everywhere. So he was vaping in the shop. And so I was like, oh, like, what are you vaping? He's like, rum and Coke. And I'm like, what? And yeah, before COVID, yeah, I tried it. And it was really not good. It tasted like, for some reason, it tasted like pepper. Like it tasted like black pepper.
Yeah, well, because that's what rum and Coke tastes like.
You'd have to really like rum and Coke to want a rum and Coke flavored vape juice. Never have I ever met some of my followers in person. There was one time where someone was like, do you make videos on YouTube? And I was like, yeah, I do. And then they were like, yes, I've seen you. And that's it. Thank you for your constant support. It only happened once, so I don't need a shot for that.
That's true. And I don't have to drink it all because I don't have followers.
That is it for the Never Have I Ever Planty edition. I would say out of 10, I'm like a good 3.5.
I'm gonna say that you're probably like a 4, but I am also a 4 at this point too.
I feel it in my toes a little bit. I'm getting a little tingly.
My chest.
Well, we took 3 shots. Thank you for following us along on our plant journey. If you would like to follow me on Instagram, I do post a lot of plant stuff. It's not all plant stuff, so, you know, if you want to know who me and Bobby are, you're going to see our wedding pictures soon. You can follow me on Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe and like this video. It does help us out.
Hit the bell, do the things.
We are also doing the adventure challenge together as well. So if you would like to watch that, you can do that too. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye guys.